On my garden tour, you will have noticed that I was growing tomatillos or tomatillos. These are they. They are exceedingly sticky. So I like to bring them inside, soak them in some slightly soapy water using washing up liquid, because we use a non-perfumed one, and I think when you're doing food it's better than using soap. Oops. But they are incredibly sticky. I reckon you could glue a picture with them. I think we've got a mixture of green ones and violet ones. They were beginning to drop off, so I thought it's about time I did something with them. I'm wearing gloves not because they're going to harm me, but because they're just so sticky. That one's gone too far. They're beginning to split open, so I'm having to hope that I can get them washed off with their stickiness and then a good rinse, because the last thing you want is soapy meal. Nearly there. I think it's very rare in this country for anybody to grow these, mainly because I've never heard of them, and secondly, I don't know how to grow them. Well, we do have one or two specialist growers down south. I think Dorset and places like that, who grow them along with specialised chilies. Right. Hope my head's not in the way. Right, let's empty this water and get some rinsing water on the go. Should do. Oh, missed one. Typical. Trusty old tea towel. I know it's an old tea towel because the corner's cut off it. We don't have a dishwasher in this house, nor do I ever want one. Just shove those over there a minute. Over you go. Just clean out my bowl a bit. Whether you can really see that. Right, so what I like to do now is just take out this little hard core and then cut them in half. Just get on and do that. You can do it whichever way you like, in half. That one's split a bit at the back, but it's still okay. Husband sharpened this knife up this morning, so I need to be careful I don't cut myself. It's another way of doing a final check as well to make sure they're okay to use. They're just beginning to go over these bigger ones. Normally I will harvest them as soon as they split out of their skin. These have been split for a few days, but they're still okay. Whew, it's positively warm here today. I'm quite hot. Yeah, I sowed and grew 3 plants. One, unfortunately, is a bit too overgrown by my beans, my pole beans, runner beans, French beans, whatever. Ooh, yeah, splitting a bit. Could save these tiny little seeds that are popping out of them, use them next time I want to grow them. And I would normally put them on an oven tray and bake them in the oven round about, I haven't actually done any for a few years, so I'm not quite sure what temperature I would do it on. Probably 200, 190 Celsius until they're cooked, which can, it's a bit manky, till they're soft and they release a lot of liquid. I mean, I don't know how you cook them in countries that you're used to doing it, but I got this recipe offline, so it's the only one I've got. See, look, that's a bit gone, but we can cut that off. Waste not, want not. The way the world is going nowadays, we're all going to start having to stop being fussy about our food. I mean, we aren't in this household. I know a lot of people aren't. A lot of people don't know how to cook, which is very sad. But then, to be honest with you, I blame whichever government it was that stopped cooking lessons at schools. I know if you're from a poor family, very poor family, then you probably would have been embarrassed because you wouldn't have been able to afford to bring the food in to cook. It's such a shame because people just have no idea where their food comes from other than shops. Okay, there we go. Just get rid of all this. Where is my dishcloth? Yeah, we do use dishcloths and they are bleached overnight to kill any germs. It's all being washed in a hot wash on the washing machine. Kasori. Take out the bottom. And I like to place them cut side up. No reason. It's just how I like to do it. Single layer. Probably doesn't need to be a single layer. I've never done them in the air fryer. So this will be a bit of a learning curve. So imagine it's going to take 2 lots. And that's probably enough. Maybe squeeze one more little one in there. It's going to be too close for you to see, but it is my kasori. Right, what shall we do? Let's roast. No, not roast. Air fry. Do it 170 for 10 minutes. See how we go. I'll come back to you. Right, tomatillos. They're a bit more coloured than I would like because they have been air fried, but it'll do. So my recipe says add about a teaspoon of lemon. I've got a really old lemon, so I'm just going to squeeze that in if I can. Come on, old sausage. Right, that's my hands. Have you seen these? I got these from Lidl. It's a lemon storer. It will keep the lemon pretty darn fresh for weeks in the fridge. They do them for onions, which are really good. Beef, tomatoes and avocado, neither of which I tried, but these are excellent. So if you see them, about £2.50 each, give them a go. Half a teaspoon of sugar. Now, I haven't got any chilies, but I have got some chili flakes. So, shove those in there. Probably too many. And finally, a bit more garlic, which will have to be this garlic again. Right. Not the right bowl for doing this in, but it will go into a deeper bowl. In fact, it can go back in here. Yeah, it's caramelised a bit, which will make things different. I'm going to leave that to go cold, and when it's gone cold, it will be liquidised and then divided up into about 1 cup portions. And then we add that to some sliced cooked onion. We can do peppers as well, as in box peppers, salad peppers to us, and some lightly fried chicken. And then we put our cup of sauce into it, give it a toss, warm it through, serve it over rice. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that.